Hey fellas, this is going to be my channel update for July. Had a bit of problems trying to record this video. Handycam's been a wee bit temperamental. It says that the writing isn't being completed. It'll maybe start for maybe half a minute and then it'll cut off. So hopefully we're on the road now. First of all, I've built as much as I can at the moment of the King Tiger, the Hobby Boss King Tiger for the What's and All Facebook group. I really wanted to get this one done because the last one, part 1, I kind of bit off more than I could chew with regard to my circumstances at the time. Obviously my partner, those of you who know me, my partner's been in and out of the hospital and stuff and get the wee man there as well, so life's just got in the way. And I had envisaged, this big diorama, this big project. I wanted to have like the T-34, it was during Operation Big Ratting, T-34 coming through a captured strong point, and the German prisoners being marched away and stuff like that, and just things I was never going to get finished in reality with regard to my circumstances at the time. So unfortunately I had to pull out, and I was really disappointed that I had to pull out because I didn't want people to think, oh, he's at it, he just can't be bothered getting things finished and whatnot, but life gets in the way. So part 2 decided that I definitely wanted to get something finished for the group build. That is a momentous year. A hell of a lot happened in 44, so especially D-Day and that kind of thing, which is what I'm doing with this one. I wanted something that I could build and it wouldn't hang over me too much. So deciding the Hobby Boss King Tiger, I heard a lot of good things about it. It's a Porsche turret. No, it's not the Porsche turret. Well, the Porsche King Tiger, it's Porsche turret if I'm led to believe. But they didn't actually have anything to do with the tank really, it was just some design features of a Porsche. But it's widely known as a Porsche turret anyway. So I got that, it comes with some and stuff like that. So I decided on building that up and having it going through a field or something like that in Normandy. Just something quick and basic, a wee vignette, something quick that I could get an entry in for it and take part again. As I said, I was really disappointed with having to pull out part 1, but it was more for myself, and I didn't want people sort of waiting about and saying, well, when's this guy going to get finished? And I know there's no pressure like that on the page, but sometimes you just you put yourself under a wee bit of unnecessary pressure. So I'll show you guys that. Tidied the cave again, and I've got it more organised that can actually get some things done instead of looking at it and going, where did I put this, where did I put that? So got the cave tidied out and I've arranged things the way I want them. I will do a cave tour at some point when I've got the time. Also, the end of last month, June the 20th, the IDF Group Build, hosted by my good man Steve Mottram, Greg Riley and myself, that's kicked off. So I've been working on the short cal, the EFV Club in Gamel 1982. So I've been working on that, so I'll show you a wee update on my progress on that. Everyone's welcome, it's been a really good group build so far. All skill levels are welcome, but the group rules are on there anyway, so you can have a look at that. All scales, all builds, whether it be armour, wingy things, figures. So I'll show you guys that, and I'll show you my other projects that are prospected at the time, for the time being. Try and get this one finished, and then I'll go on to the other ones if circumstances allow. But the shot kill was one that I've been looking at for a long time. It's one of my favourite pieces of armour, and the price was kind of putting me off, but I found it a really good price in America. Got it, and then Royal Mail and their infinite wisdom decided to charge me £11 shipping, international shipping. So I was quite pissed off with that, but I've got it now and I'm working away on it. So I'm going to rearrange the camera, guys, back onto the bench, and I'll talk you through the builds and what's going to be coming up on the channel. So take care, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Hey guys, so this is the King Tiger as it's finished. I'm just going to zoom in here so that you can see the zimmerit on this thing. It's plastic zimmerit. Now, as you can see, there is some gaps on here, mainly here, but I'll be filling that with putty. But I would really recommend, there's a lot of PE there. First time having a go at the Photo X clamps, as you can see here. So that was an experience, quite happy with it. Also on here, as you can maybe see, just get it into shot here, the PE on the toolbox, the little PE handles. That was my first time having a go at something like that as well. This thing absolutely falls together, guys. I can't recommend it enough. The only problem I had, a wee bit of difficulty with the side skirts, because the attachment points are quite thin, to say the least, and you've got to kind of really mess about to find it. But if you've built a lot of King Tigers and stuff like that, or German armour, then you shouldn't have too much problem. As you can see, the zimmerit is really nice. There's some maybe sanding, a wee bit of sanding to do here in the corners of the zimmerit. Turret, as you can see there, I've decided that there's two options. You can go with the multi-sectional gun breech, or you can go with a single piece. I've decided to go with that one, and as you can see there, you can see it in the light, there's zimmerit on here as well, that mantlet housing. And the turret, you can pose it in multiple ways. I think what they design you to do after these things are on is for the turret to be glued in place. But yeah, it's a really detailed kit. There's some bits of detail and whatnot I have to put on it, but I'll do that when the tracks come here. I've ordered tracks from our model. So when they get here, all work will stop on the IDF Group Build for the time being, and I'll be working solely on getting this thing finished. All I have to do really is construct the wheels, get them painted up, prime painted, weathered, and once the tracks are here, same thing with them. And once that's done, I will get on to the diorama. Like I say, guys, it's just going to be a small vignette. It's just going to be like the tank going through a field with the track marks behind it, so nothing too serious. So I'm not going to put a timeline on this thing for to get it built. It's just the weather stage and whatnot, but I wouldn't imagine, well, the tracks, I got a dispatch email today, so the tracks shouldn't be too long, so I'll maybe even get this thing primed and begin on the weathering, just to get a sort of head start. So hopefully well within the group build parameters, but like you say, guys, really nice kit, and it falls together. The box is absolutely huge for a 1/35 scale kit, but yeah, really enjoyed building it, and it really didn't sap the mojo either, so that was good. So next we'll be on to my progress on the shot cab, so 2 minutes. Hey guys, this is my progress on the shot cowl. As you can see, I've got the started on the fenders, I've got the upper plates of the lower hull all done, the upper hull, the rear plate. As you can see, there's still some wee bits and bobs to go on there, but the rear plate, there was quite a lot of parts. It's a really detailed kit, I will say that for it, and I've been enjoying it so far. But this isn't a weekend build, guys. This may even take, well, it would take me a good week solid to build this thing. If I had like all day, it would take me probably the week to build it. But obviously going back to it, coming away, going back, obviously other things that you need to do in life, it's taken a wee bit of time. But wow, the AFV Club have really done a good job on this kit, guys. These are the suspension. As you can see, the spring in there. There's 6 of these in total. There's 2 of those ones I've just shown you, and there's 4 of these ones. And again, there's a full page dedicated to just the suspension. So in the end, the build should look like this. That's the shot kill there, and I've got that up on my wall, a little bit of inspiration to get this thing built. So that's the shot cow, and also, I'll just get it down here, on the recommendation of my good friend Steve Mottram, I managed to get myself this, which is How to Paint IDF Tanks Weathering Guide. And there's a lot of good models in here: Rick Jimenez, Alan Kira, Mikael Dostal, Rick Lawler, Lucas Zaromitidis. Probably pronounced that absolutely horrible, but I'm Scottish, so probably won't have the most Spanish tongue to pronounce things like that. But there's a lot of good stuff in it, a lot of good weathering techniques. I don't use the ammo products personally myself, but there's still a lot of good information in here on painting IDF armour and stuff, so thank you, Steve, for that. So that's what I'm working on at the moment. I've changed the camera angle now, and I'm going to show you the other bits and bobs that I've got for the group build, and what I'm going to be working on in the future. So I will be right back. So guys, this is going to be a rundown of the bits and bobs that I've got for the diorama, for the IDF Group Build, sorry. My first diorama is going to be in Lebanon of 1982, and one of the figure sets that I've got for this is this one, which is Master Box Models Insurgents Iraq Kit 2. As you can see, a nice box art there. Three insurgents and a little civilian as well. Now, these would fit my diorama perfectly, because I'm going to. The plan is to have like the shot kill and the IDF infantry, which I've ordered IDF paratroopers from Dragon. When they'll be here, when they turn up, obviously they'll be in front of the shot kill. These guys will be hiding out in a building, and I'm maybe planning on this guy sort of pointing to the IDF with PLOs over there. So that's that kit. The next build for the IDF Group Build is going to be this one, which is Academy's M51 Israeli Super Sherman. I got this for, I think it was 24, someone was getting rid of it, hadn't been used, so it's all sealed, and I got a photo etch upgrade set for it as well. So that'll prolong the build a little bit, because there's only 8 steps in this kit, so that'll prolong the build a little bit. I'm planning on having that one just on a sort of a ridge, firing at the Syrian, the Egyptian and Jordanian forces. in the 1973 war. My last build that I'm proposing for it is this one, and this is the Hobby Boss IDF Merkava Mark IV. Beautiful kit. I went through it. It was really nice. If you want to see a review on it, Seb of Dutch Modelling, he did a full review on it, so you guys can check it out there. So to go home in the Merkava, this was part of my Father's Day from the Missus and the Wee Man. This is Ming's IDF infantry set, 2000 onwards. So I'm going to have these with the Merkava, a sort of, you know, operation into the West Bank or guarding the Gaza Strip or something like that. Planning having like the fence next to the tank and these guys patrolling. You can see plenty of footage of that on telly and various news outlets. So that's my plan for that. The last one, this isn't going to be a build because it would probably take me a year to build this thing, but this was my Father's Day. This is the Tyron 4 late type from Miniart, and believe it or not, this isn't a full interior kit, but we just take off the lid and, you know, the Miniart kits are just packed full of stuff. And the instructions, 63 parts, you know, 63 stages. Putting the turret on really isn't a stage to me, but when you look at this certainly isn't a weekend build. Like I said, this isn't even an interior kit. I've got a T54 that is an interior kit, and it'll probably take me 2 years to build it. I'm not joking. I probably imagine that these things could sap the mojo quite a bit. But this is definitely a long term project. It's not for the group build. Like I said, it would take me far too long to build something like this for that. Yeah, that was a fantastic gift. I was really happy with it. So that's the project for the next wee while. Hopefully get the What's and All Facebook groups, King Tiger finished, and then focus solely on the IDF group build. Now it run from the 20th of June last month to the 20th of June 2020, so if anyone wants to join and think, oh well, I'm too late to join, it runs for a year, guys, to give people that are involved in other group builds like myself and other people who are working on other things, it gives them a chance to get things finished. So that's my update, guys. I hope you are all very well, and I shall see you guys in the next video. Ta-ta.